I'm Liz Loxley, and welcome to Superheroesque. Today I will be talking to you about scheduling your self-love. Self-love is an act that is completely chosen by the user, and that's one of the awesome things about self-love, is that it's unique to each and every person. Self-love is one of the most important parts in a modern, fulfilled life. As Socrates, I think, said, the unexamined life is not a life worth living. You know what I mean. I didn't Google this beforehand, and this is what you're gonna end up with. The unexamined... I know there's a podcast called The Unexamined Life after the saying. You'd think I would know this because it's one of my ex's favorite sayings, and that's probably why I've just blocked it out of memory. I really should know that. Anyways, self-love is completely chosen by the person who is doing it. That's one of the coolest parts about self-love, is that it's completely unique to each and every person, and it can range from playing basketball to wanking. Literal self-love. So self-love, in a nutshell, is making sure to allot some stuff for yourself. Self-love can be time, it could be money, it could be a mental thing. It's just a lot of people forget to take care of themselves internally while trying to take care of themselves and others externally. For most people, days are taken up with work or school, then chores, and then bedtime. It's easy to get caught up in a treadmill of routine. I haven't done this, I haven't watched that. Who hasn't seen the kids? Why hasn't anyone taken care of those? Why am I the only one doing any work? And then it's easy to lose track of your own needs when you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. It's super hard to be like, I'm gonna clean the house, and I'm gonna do my laundry, and I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna pretend like I care about myself. I'm gonna go out drinking once a week. I'm gonna do my bedding. I'm gonna feed the dogs. I'm gonna feed myself. I have to go grocery shopping. I have to do this. If you have anything beyond like yourself, it's just obscene. A lot of times taking care of a house, especially if you own your own house, is ridiculously hard. So it's so hard when everything's falling apart around you to be like, you know what? I know Rome is falling, but this is about me. This is all about me. Because it feels really selfish to be like, oh, everyone's having a real shit time. I have to mow the lawn because I have one of the house owners association. So I have to mow the lawn and I have to do this. So it's very, very, very hard to stress to be like, oh, I love myself. Gonna spend the time to take a bath. But along with the chores of everyday life, it's super important to take time for yourself. Think of your mind as a gas tank. Some run more efficiently, some run on diesel, some have terrible mileage, and eventually all cars eventually run out of gas. So it has to be refilled. Now you may be thinking, well duh, sleep, but that's physical energy. What I'm talking about is mental energy or emotional energy. You have to fill up your gas tank of emotional energy. I am really, really bad at analogies. I apologize. Deal with it. So everybody's emotional needs are different. Some people need to take time out every day. Some people need to take time out every month. Maybe even every year, but that's unlikely. No one is that emotionally stable. It's just important to remember yourself in the long run of things. Take time to think how long it takes you to run out of steam. And I'm not talking about like that feeling where like I have to have a vacation right now. If I don't get out of this town, I might go crazy. Or I have, which has happened to me on multiple occasions. It's bad. That is not a good place to be. That is too far out of steam for emotional energy. So after I got that like I need a vacation right now feeling multiple times, I decided that I was going to learn how to take time for myself. For me, my personal period is about 2 weeks. I take a day every 2 weeks, or half a day, or at least 4 hours every 2 weeks, to be like, no guilt binge TV watching. Gonna eat ice cream, gonna do whatever makes me feel happy for these 2 hours, 3 hours, 24 hours. Normally also end up buying makeup on those days. I'm real into makeup. But occasionally it'll be like drinking cider in a bathtub, also binge watching Netflix. Thank goodness for portable laptops and iPads. The future is great. Doing these things helps me relax my brain for going to another 2 weeks of marathoning life. Because life is a marathon. See, great at analogies, doing it again. I am really tired and I'm like 2 weeks behind on sleep. I should really take a self-love day. Daylight savings time, you make so much sense. So no matter what your schedule is like, if you have 2 kids, a partner, and a company, or if you're dealing with sluggishness and depression, everyone can be helped with self-love. And by scheduling it, you show yourself that you're important enough for your own time. So please, if you liked this video, comment, rate, and or subscribe. You can check out more stuff like this at superheroesque.com. You can find all our social media links down below. Also, down below I will leave a link to a associated blog post on suggestions on how to schedule your self-love. So, thank you and geek out!